But these arches.
It gives it some real character, doesn't it?
Yeah, and there's pictures of when it was first opened up, and this was just open air, probably. And that's another problem, how we, College of Charleston came in way before my time, and they inhabited the basements, and this floods every time we have a rain.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, we walked out, it's just a mess. It was also, I can't remember the details now, but problematic. All the outlets you'll see, they have to be above flood.
Right, right.
So, and same with the HVAC, and that created some more challenges. For example, this is a room that we had to deal with. This was the classroom unit here. So they had a fan coil unit that was just too noisy. So this is the closet we had built, and then the new duct. But
I'm going to sneak in there so I can shoot it, if you don't mind.
yeah, this isn't that interesting, but all the mechanical equipment has to be suspended.
So it's a chill water line you're working with, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's what was causing a lot of
Right.
the leaks.
Gotcha. Well, when we went to a chill water system at Circular Church, we had a big problem with noise too. You know, you couldn't hear the choir because of the noise.
Yeah. And see, upstairs we've got a ceiling space, but on this I'm going to call it crawl space level, yeah, there's just no room for that. So.
It's a nice room, though. I've done presentations in here. It's a
Oh, really?
pleasant
Does it work
space.
pretty well?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was arranged different.
After the.
No, I was here giving presentations.
Oh, before we changed out the HVAC.
Well, it was about maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I was working with Ade.
Yeah, that would have been before.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we had the same problem in what they call their library.
I'm just making note of artifacts.
So this was too noisy for them as well. So again, we tucked in a little mechanical room there and ran the duct. And I wanted to show you something, and if I'm getting too much in the weeds, y'all tell me, but you'll probably like this room because it's everything that's so easy. This is the mechanical room.
Oh, right.
Should be right here.
Here we go. That sounded very promising.
There we go. Let me find. Okay, yeah, it's kind of cool. Just to see the old brickwork and where they filled in arches. I really was pushing the engineer to put the mechanical equipment in here, so we didn't have to make those closets.
Right.
However, there just was no space. This is where you could see the equipment's elevated because of the flood.
Right.
And I kept saying, well, why can't it be here? And he's like, Christy, there's just, there's pipes everywhere.
Right.
We can't, we couldn't make it work. That's where, this is what I love about historic buildings is the challenges.
Yeah, right.
But sometimes you have to make compromises.
Well, one thing you might want to notice too, while we're here, is just how deteriorated the old line mortar is. And then what you have is the Portland cement mortar here with the infill, which is problematic, but in this, probably doesn't matter too much here, right? But this shows you just how porous these walls are, when you get right down to it.
Yep. I'll leave this door open so the others, if they want it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, man. Well, you're not supposed to be storing stuff in here.
Yeah, I know how that works.
Yeah.
Is that a fire marshal issue or just a... maintenance
Yeah,
issue.
but that's actually physical plant guys that are, that's
Oh,
what it looks
okay.
like.
I got you.
Then around here, they have several offices. And again, really all we did in here was just change out the fan coil units.
Mhm.
They're noise, well, they're not as noisy as,
And
they're not great,
room air
but
conditioner, but still, yeah.
Again, it's just a space issue. So let me take you back in the archive. These are just more offices. Okay, this should really be closed, but this is a special unit for the archives. That's what they call it, ERU. I want to say environmental something unit. Anyway, it's supposed to keep the temperature, just really exact, which is why that door should be closed.
Yeah, sure.
So anyway.
Is it controlled humidity as well?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so this system is, the way it's running now, is that about the noise level you're thinking about? It seems to me a little bit muted.
Yeah. Now we don't care about noise in here so much.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
I know,
all
but I was
about
just trying to get a
perfect.
perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me close this door.
And so, just in looking at the technology used here, there are a couple of things that some of my mechanical friends tell me that we like to use on historic buildings, include like staged motors, so it doesn't come on all at the same time.
Yeah.
Using a lot of outside air,
Yep.
giving
Yep.
the ventilation to it so it doesn't radically alter, the moisture. It keeps an
Right.
optimum level working with it.
Right.
So it incorporates all of those technologies.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of them are now code, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that, we have a lot of problems with our science buildings because you have all these exhaust fume hoods, and by code they have to have 100% outside air coming in, so everything just gets really whacked out.
Yeah. So from a
There again, we had to elevate that so it's out of the floodplain. So
Right.
they lost storage space, but.
it gives a place a lot of character, right?
I love this building. I think it's one of the coolest buildings on campus, really.
You guys, we do such a thing as basement archaeology. One day this will be very rich indeed.
So let's go up the steps. They're right